move in a little bit to there. Just I want to look around, see what I see.
Basically, you see that the whole building and wall has been collapsed.
Okay.
So in order to get in, it gets you inside the structure, but the whole thing is collapsed. So essentially, you would have to remove a lot of rubble in order to get to anything else. Like the rooms you saw from above at the level of, you would have to clear a lot of rubble. That would make a lot of noise. So
Okay. On that, go back. And same thing, just start making my way around the outside.
okay.
Obviously staying close to the wall.
As you're coming around, you see this character. And let me roll for this guy. What's your passive?
15.
Okay. You know that there's a bugbear here patrolling the outside. Like he's doing a round, so you see him. But he seems to be just asking about like going through the motions.
In that case, up on the side of the wall, I'm not going to move. I'm just going to wait for him to pass.
This guy should be here. Sorry.
Okay.
He's moving in your general direction, but you have a high stealth, so he doesn't see it. Eventually, he makes it over here. Is that enough for you, or are you gonna basically follow him around? He's basically going in the same direction you're going, but he's just
So I'm basically gonna follow. Not getting too close, and looking for the best entry point, even if it does require some setup on our end.
You see that these towers, the ones that are not broken down, do have arrow slits. He goes into here. You see that he drops his pants. So he sees his fussy button. And he starts taking a piss against the wall.
Oh, if that's the case, that's the moment that I take to get up here.
Okay.
Hands down, maintaining stealth, just...
Pulls his pants up again. Leans against the wall for a little bit, like this.
At this point, I'm now just looking at the wall, seeing like if it's this casual of a type of patrol.
Yeah.
More like the survival end of stuff. Like I don't want to die.
Yeah.
So, what can I make a perception check for that?
You can make a perception, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, now that you have tagged him essentially, Assassin's Creed style, he goes around and he's gonna keep walking, right? And he doesn't care much for what's going on. I mean, it's just routine patrol, right? You see these tents here. You see that there are more goblins on the wall, right? But just a goblin. The goblins again, they have their weapons and they're like looking around. They kind of guard duty where they're like, yeah, I just wish this over, and I put it up.
So when the coast is clear and this guy is on the wall, does it seem like he could be knocked over?
This is a rampart, so not really.
Not really.
Well, you have to grab him and dump him over the guardrail.
Yeah. Okay. No. I'm not worried about that. In that case, I'm not worried about combing the rest of the perimeter because clearly there is one good entrance.
Yeah.
And every other spot requires a bit more finesse or a setup.
With that perception roll, you hear snoring coming from this area, from the tents. Like some loud snoring.
Okay, yeah, okay. If it's loud, then yeah. I think after seeing that back, and I will report everything that I saw.
Okay. So that's where you're gonna stop.
Yeah, you know what? No, no, but because I have someone who can climb, I
Now,
want to get closer to this edge
which edge?
there.
I'm not seeing it.
Um, yep, and I want to see if I can hear anything going on inside the tower.
You don't hear anything inside the tower. You do notice these planks here. This is a walkway that connects to a second floor. Like there's this door in the first floor, and there's another door that leads to a second floor. So somebody
Okay.
could come in from here, from this building, and go to the bank. And also, the planks have like a little wall on them that could serve as cover.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a sort of like a battlement, like a wooden battlement that being extended. And you also see, see if you can now that you see here,
Can I tell
sleep
what this building might be used for?
seems to be what people, like it would be the general. This would be the keep inside the fortifications. You also
Got it.
notice around the fire, these two wargs sleeping near the fire. The wargs, they're not, they don't have goblin riders with them. Like you first see these sort of gray mounds, and you realize as they rise and fall that they're alive.
Okay. With that, I now think I have enough information. I'll go back with that. I know I'm not going to get their full numbers just
And you
from that.
notice that here, in the middle, actually, no, you can't see it's not within range. Never mind. You only
Well,
see this.
also going back, I would finish making my round around the building.
Okay, move your character. It's important. It's
Boom.
important to where you position yourself. Yeah.
100% on the edge of the wall.
Okay, you notice that there's a building here in the middle, some kind of building,
Okay.
like a gazebo maybe, and has apparently has some kind of bars.
Okay.
Quick attack the gazebo. It's evil.
Okay. I'm not going to fall into that trap.
Make a perception check.
Absolutely.
Ooh. You think there might be something in there, but you're not really sure. Could be a pile of rags. It could be, you don't know what it is. But it has bars like a prison or a cage. But from your vantage point, you're so high in the tower that you don't think you see something, but you have no idea what it is. It could be just a bundle of rags or something. That's where they keep their coats. Good know.
You know what? I'm going to get to this point here. And if the problem is the vantage point, I will I will go down and try and see what's inside.
Okay, roll again. As you get closer, you realize it's something rather large, rather bear-like, except for the fact that it has a beak.
Oh shit.
It seems to be sleeping. And you see like a crude sign kind of hanging out of one. It's like, don't bother. It says don't.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me look. I want to look at my equipment. What type of quality does the lock of this thing look like?
Not very good. I mean, this seems like they just took like metal. Yeah, they basically took what could have been like actual metal bars from somewhere else and just stuck it together. They're actually they actually doesn't have a lock, but it has some very strong rope that they latch to the corners of this gazebo, right, to make sure that this thing doesn't break away.
Oh, that's beautiful. If this thing just has a rope, I'm gonna assume that acid burns through rope.
Yeah, but it's a thick rope. It'll take a while. Like don't be like you just slash at it, right? Because otherwise, this whatever it's inside would just break off, break out, right?
Okay,
It is breakable, but
got it. I'm gonna quietly get off of Webford, and I will have Webford jump on this goblin and
Which double?
attack him
Okay.
with a bite before he can sort of acknowledge and be like, problems.
Let's say that you have the weapon has advantage
Okay.
and gets one attack. If it misses, then we're going to go into initiative.
That's fine. 22.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
go Webford.
Even before the poison hits, the spider, the goblin is just dead.
In that case, Webford knows to get that goblin out of here.
Yeah.
And hide it somewhere.
Yeah, you have to know this. There's some woods here, so Whitford is just going to just get over here.
And with that, I will go up to the rope, maintaining my stealth.
Uh-huh.
And then I will start. I will just slowly go. Burning through the rope.
Okay, roll another stealth because now you're making noise. You're doing something
One
sick there.
sec.
You
And
like
still
how
have
I asked about
advantage.
milking your asses a while ago.
this actually only has somatic components. There is no verbal.
Yeah, but you're still close to something that can smell you, can see you, right? It's
No worries. 100%. Come on.
You still have advantage. Yeah, I mean, this thing sort of stirs a little
17.
bit. Sort of
Yep.
rolls on its back. Well, I think there's a file that has a sound of an owlbear. Let me see if I can get it.
Any
Well, I
session
wonder-
of tabletop probably has.
The only problem with Webford currently is that he only has 12 hit points.
What does an owlbear even sound like? Does it like hoot like an owl, or does it like growl like a bear, or is it like a growl hoot?
We're at it. What does the fox say?
There actually is a sound.
This is a growl, but I don't know if it's there's an owlbear that's.
These are the important questions. They really are.
It's true. That's
I
a
don't-
good sound. That's a good sound. And with that, after I've gone through the rope, I'll open it with Webford close. I'll throw in some rations, get the hell out of there,
Uh-huh.
and then that's when I leave.
Okay. As you're climbing back, you see the owlbear kind of get up and like goes to the rations and starts eating the rations.
The goal was to wake him up with the door open.
Okay.
After that,
Yeah. The owlbear starts moving out.
I
And as it
am
does,
out.
you start hearing behind you like clang, 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 and it's an alarm. It's like, what? The beast is out. Kill it. Yeah, you leave. You don't know what's happening, but whatever's
Gone.
happening, yeah, it's get the boss. These two move here. They should be here, so they're moving into the tower. Yeah, they're running. They're get your weapons, and you see that everybody's there's an alarm as they try to tackle the owlbear. Yeah.
And then with that, back to the group as fast as I can.
Yeah, behind you hear the clanging of alarms and sound of fighting, and you hear the owlbear howling and railing.
Hopefully it clears it out quite a bit.
We'll decide how many they die or don't, as the case may be. So you go back to the group.
I mean, an
Okay,
owlbear
guys.
would kill us.
So that's why I let it out.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Just as a comparison to how many of them it should kill. An owlbear would kill us.
So, okay. It's a really cool place. They got a whole bunch of buildings with roofs. There's one we could enter in, but it would be a lot of noise because we'd have to clear some rebel. but there is also a there is also a gate. Their guards aren't that good. They didn't see me at all. I think I dealt with it, but there was something that was scary.
A scary thing. That's not
It
good.
was a bear,
Ooh,
They captured
bears
a bear.
bears are
But-
rough.
but it was an owl.
Oh,
So they have an
Oh.
owl.
It was a browl.
Growl. Are you sure you didn't just see the two things next to each other?
Oh no, it wasn't next to each other. It was really big, and it had like the claws and the feet of a bear and the body of a bear.
Oh, you mean they had a
So
bear
it's a
out.
bear.
Everything of a bear, but its face was an owl.
Right, like
So
a
there
bear
was an
owl.
owl on top of it.
No. Like if you take your face, right? So your kicks, right?
I like to assume so.
And that's Braith, right?
yes.
If you were to take Braith's face and put it on your face instead of yours, imagine that you're the bear and he's the owl.
So imagine that you took your face.
I can't imagine
off.
anything more horrible. Yeah, take your
it was-
face off.
It was scary. But what I did was I went and they only had a rope. So I melted the rope and I threw some food in there. And then I got out of there and it woke up and then I started to fight him.
all you hear in the distance, like shouting, it's like, "Got that berries!" And you hear the roar in the distance, like there's a major battle going.
Now
inside.
might be the time to strike, regardless of how scared they are. We should get in there before they rally together and figure out and tend to their
You wanna
wounds.
go?
Yeah,
I'm
They'll
down.
be injured now. Yeah.
We just have to avoid the bear.
I agree with this. I think we should strike now while they're distracted.
Or, wait till the screaming stops, so either they're all dead and the owlbear remains, or the owlbear's dead and only they remain.
Fair, but we should be in position.
So our position
Sure.
is outside right
Let's
now.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
You tell me when to go.
When
Let's go.
the sound subsides, we will go.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
the sound stops, so that
So Kix is like, let's go. And I'm with Kix, then all of a sudden, I'm confused again.
well, again, when the sound stops, it means most of one side or the other is dead. That's the best time to go.
Okay, so let me, after a good 10 minutes or so, the sound stopped. I'm gonna get everybody else. Needs to be here. Here. Shrunk into the size of the file.
I am a giant.
We are large.
I was
Look, he's been
appropriately
holding
sized.
back
Bring
on
me
the second
back.
meal.
Wraith is an absolute unit. Oh, now he's normal.
And check your hit points too.
I was
Uh,
gonna say, are we at full? Did we actually take a
Yeah.
rest in between?
yeah, it's been a day at least, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably have to rest, otherwise you'll be exhausted.
There we go.
Oh, right, because it was a day's journey. 'Cause remember,
Mhm.
we asked him how long.
Perfect. That will help.
And we didn't encounter the other guy, so we must have taken a break if the other guy took a break.
We did
Yeah.
use like 2 spells though.
I already marked it for me.
Well, thank God I'm not relying on my spells.
All right. So this is where the entrance is. There's 2 goblins there. There's at least there was before.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Wait, are you pointing at the gate?
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
Seems like there's this giant opening in the wall right here.
Like, are we still?
Still
Yeah.
night.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
we started at nighttime. It was like 10 minutes for whatever the owlbear was going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question. There were lights up here before on the map. Are they just completely gone and stuffed out now?
No.
Okay, well I can't see them right now. Just so
Oh,
that you know.
I can see them.
Yeah, so I just need some modification on the
I had
token.
vision of them before, but I no longer do.
That's weird.
Mhm.
I mean, I didn't lose the vision on them, so I don't
Is
know
that
what
what-
happened.
Is that the dynamic lighting thing that this thing can do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gotta learn how to use that now too for my own games.
it's good stuff.
I mean, I
Either
hate
way.
to compare it to the other things, but I watched that advertisement for what is it, Astral? God, Astral looks so amazing now. I hate the layout. I hate everything else, but its vision blocking layers is amazing.
We gotta at least check it out sometime.
Well, it's got the thing where you put
Let's
a tree.
invade.
A tree goes over
Okay.
something, and you can't see what's under the tree until your token moves under it. It's like, oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I want.
We should
And
have vision. I double checked. Yeah.
Um,
Let me check this.
I do see Braith now, which is a change. But
Yeah,
I don't
can't-
see the
yeah,
light.
So I can see Brave, but I can't see the lights.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the stuff that I revealed, but I don't see lights. I don't see tokens.
That's weird. Because again, I can still see it.
Mm-hmm.
So like this, I'm not moving here to the location. It's just I want to see if it's just.
Well, now I see everything.
Yeah, that's full bright.
There we go.
It's full bright. Supposed to do that.
Yeah. Well, the problem here is once you see it, you can't go back. I was gonna make a clever analogy, like failed. Once you see it, no, I can't see anything. But
Now
you can't take away my memory.
It's a big black square again.
Okay. Everybody who has vision should have vision. I'm double checking, saving.
Nope.
Nothing.
Literally in the reverse position now, where I claimed I could see all the stuff you'd shown before. Now I can see nothing. Why hast thou forsaken me?
Thou strucketh me blind.
I sacrificed my only son for you.
Ooh,
Hey,
no idea.
Do you see anything?
No.
I see nothing. Just
Nope.
in case I do cast light on I don't know. What should
Your
I cast
weapon?
light on? Yeah, fuck it. I cast light on Storm's Fury.
Well, who doesn't have dark vision?
I don't.
Me.
The two of you. Okay.
There
Now
we
do
go.
you see anything? Okay.
Now I can
I
see
see.
light.
And the
Yep,
thing is, if you switch pages, it just switches everything off. So you have to do it again,
And I still see the torches.
which you should see
Perfect.
the picture. So let me.
There's no one at the front. Let's go.
Let me.
There
give
is
you,
somebody at the front.
let me give you a torch.
Do you not see the person at the front? Because I see the person at the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see him over there, kind of up
Again,
on the
I'm
wall.
confused. Are you referring to this as the front,
just
or are you
scrolled
referring
over
to
now.
this as the front?
I'm gonna say this.
Right, because I'm saying I thought you were referring to this as the gate, and I'm like, well, there's this giant hole right here too.
Yeah, no, giant hole works better.
There's also this giant hole up here, right too.
Giant hole up here. This would be too loud
Too loud.
because it's all caved in, so we'd have to clear it out to get through.
Oh, I thought it was just a giant hole into the back of the keep.
There should be a mini light as well. So whoever wants to control the torch that I give them, that's yours.
Yeah, that's Braith's here, because he has light.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, we're moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Boop. Right here. This doesn't, like, lead up to it. It's just a drop-off where it's broken, correct?
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and climb this?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do so. This is athletics. 14.
Oh shit! I thought we were moving kicks instead of myself.
Oh yeah,
Damn
you
it.
did. How does
As you're
14
getting,
do?
as you're getting there, this door right here opens. Somebody steps out.
17 more owl bears emerge.
It's a goblin. It's like, look at you like, ah. You look at them like, ah. Like all attack. He says in broken common.
They're aware. They're fighting the owl bear.
No, the owlbear is dead.
Wait, do you
Oh.
still have your disguise on? Do you still fucking a goblin?
Yeah, I never took it off.
Yeah.
Well, quick, do something.
He points and goes, traitor.
That's my
Pulls out-
something.
Pulls out a baton and then starts fighting him.
Use goblin sign language. The international sign language for goblins.
For some reason, my screen just went to all the same color again.
Oh,
Is it green?
Either way. No. It is not
Purple.
green. But no, upon seeing him, I will shoot him in the face.
okay.
The international sign for goblin friend.
Do I have advantage because of surprise?
No, I guess you saw each other simultaneously.
Okay, cool. In that case, totally missed.
So let's do initiative.
Yeah.
Here's the follow-up question. Does that goblin look like Hugh?
Accidentally created a twin.
No, because see, the person who came back to us was actually a goblin disguised to look like Hugh looking like a goblin. This was a trap all along, and Hugh just broke out of his bonds to come warn us.
Oh god,
So
the
let's start
layers.
with him. This is going to be a complicated fight, but that goes without saying. Where did I put you? I guess I put you. Okay. Let's start with him.
Well, that's when the lights went out in Georgia.
Oh, yeah, everything just went dark again.
This is not an innocent man.
Is all my vision actually coming through someone else? I think it was actually coming through Zigzag.
The problem is that, yeah, the light just went out for me, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's because your
Yeah.
token's not there anymore.
My token's still there.
Huh.
I'm behind Baccarat.
Oh, well, you're the one I can't see anymore, so I lost control of it, thus I lost
Yeah.
vision.
Well, I still see you
think so.
beneath me, but again, I have the grayscale, but I don't have actual light.
The
So I guess I can
grayscale
see historical.
the grayscale is what I'm working with.
Yeah. So we can see the history of the map. We can't see the current map.
Oh, okay. So let me.
Yeah, that means all the tokens on the map are hidden except for ourselves. Also, I would have continued the song, but the next line was a refrain, so I'd just be saying.
Did it work now?
Again. Nope.
Oh. Boy.
So I think we have our heavy hitters go right after the Stag Lord if possible.
Who do you think our heavy hitters are?
The melee people.
Cakes is climbing a wall at the moment, so that's not gonna work.
Okay, you should have. Who doesn't have vision?
I don't have vision.
I don't. I do not either.
Still in the gray.
Should have updated when on drop, but apparently not.
I don't know what would have happened. I would have removed it. Nope, now we're in the black.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're in.
Praise the voids.
Yeah, we've gone from grayscale to black scale.
Oh god, the Stag Lord's invoking
now
his horrible
I can't
power.
see my token either.
Now you can't see your own token?
Nope.
Dear.
Anybody.
Okay,
What
I'm just.
foul sorcery is the owlbear casting.
Can you see now?
That seems right.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you think that melee guys are our heavy hitters, then all we have is Braith.
So basically, this guy comes in, starts shouting. He gets his weapon out. He's going to attack whoever is in front of him.
Or as they call him on the streets, Braith the Concussed.
He actually sees Hugh, so he's going to go for Hugh.
Don't attack a fellow goblin.
I did shoot at him.
Yeah.
Well, no, you shot in his direction. Pointedly, you missed badly. Like, very badly.
So true.
It could have been a warning shot, for all he knows.
He takes 2 shots, 2 attacks with his scimitars.
Okay. Miss?
But he missed both of them, yeah.
Miss both.
Yeah. Zig.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him. Let me move this over here so I can actually see what I roll. Assuming 23 hits him.
Yeah, 23 hits him.
All right, and then I will do the extra d6 for the round.
That's beautiful.
So 14 damage. Lightning.
you hit him and he hits the ground and rolls and smoke is coming up. It's just like, kill them. Kill them. This guy. See what he does. Focus.
Do they actually hear the goblin? I guess they do.
I mean, he's shouting. He's shouting wildly. He takes cover behind the planks. So it goes down. He takes cover behind the planks. He's not.
Thank God this castle's 2 miles across. They don't hear him.
And he has a spell. He casts a spell. You hear him casting a spell, but you don't know what it is. So yeah, that's it. That's all he does. Q.
Okay. Hearing that and seeing the Stag Lord, is he behind cover at all?
Yeah, he is behind cover.
That affects this. I need to look up the range of a spell.
Now, if you're casting a spell while in melee with somebody, does it also grant disadvantage?
Yes.
No, you're right. You're right. Well, yeah. So in that case, I will move to there, keeping within his range on Webford. Webford is behind me, but he is on the same square. And then seeing this guy, I'm like, your boss is not very nice. Which I will miss.
Yes.
Wait, if Webford is in the same square as you,
I have advantage.
Yeah.
So 19.
Nighttime, you get full use out of your kobold ability now.
Yeah.
You hit him.
6 points of acid damage in the face.
Yeah, he's still there, but he's like, kill them.
This has turned into like a Jerry Springer cat fight between me and this goblin, but I just have acid instead of like those long nails that look like they would.
This guy's running.
Yeah. The goblin's a 600-pound woman with a bad boob job, and you're the redneck boyfriend from the next trailer over.
Yeah, something like that.
Look, I was going to come up with other Jerry Springer examples, but I realized they were all racist.
Oh.
Jerry Springer, man. Don't blame me. It's Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
True. But no, that is my turn.
Okay. Close a couple of windows before I overload my browser.
I believe it is the human's turn.
It is indeed. The Stag Lord looks in this direction. He sees you. See who's going to attack.
Does he see you or does he see Hugh?
He sees all of you.
Mm-hmm.
All of
So-
you?
And you.
Yeah, and Hugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On a 6, he rerolls. Oh, sorry. Shit. I believe it. Did he go dark again?
No,
No.
you just left the game. That's all.
Yeah,
Oops.
So I want to roll a 1d4 plus 1.
So
That'll tell me what it is. Well, 1d, yeah. Actually, no, a 1d6. Man, I guess 1d6.
You can roll
can
1d5.
really roll any die, right? Even made up dice you can roll.
Yeah.
D5. Okay.
Roll a d5.
So that was a 3.
That
1,
means
2, 3. Wraith.
Of course.
Of course.
time for a crit.
Of course.
He draws back. Yes, but
Quick, Griff, bring up Raul Julia as M. Bison.
Of course.
Of course, yes.
As a action, he points at you and marks you, and he is going to snipe. He has advantage.
Oof.
Not that he needed it.
26 points of damage.
24.
24.
Yes.
I don't know. I think I preferred Lessons version.
Wait a minute. That's an 18 D20 plus. Oh, D20 plus 11. Okay.
This is a fight.
Is it? I thought we just rolled initiative because we were happy.
That's all he does. He takes cover behind the plankers.
I don't know you, but I'm saying to go through the tulips.
Barakat. You'll be marked, by the way, Brave. So.
Okay.
Did it look like a hunter's mark?
Only the hunter would know what it is. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair enough.
thematically, what does a mark even look like?
It depends on the hunter. So yeah,
It looks like
you
a
don't-
big
Fair
red
enough.
arrow
Does he have
over
like
their
a
forehead.
red dot on his forehead? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Barakat, you see that? You see an arrow that just goes across the courtyard and just unerringly hits Braith on the arm and nearly takes him down.
Are either of these two like wearing? Do they have metal stuff?
Which one?
The Stag Lord or the other guy?
No. This guy's behind. You actually don't see him because he dug down behind the cover. But what he saw about him, he just had clothing.
Okay.
And the Stag Lord has just basically leather armor.
Cool.
And the helmet that is of a stag. Now
Yeah.
you know why I call him a Stag Lord because he has let me show you the picture. If you
While you're
will.
pulling up the picture, I just want to ask Griff a real quick question.
Yeah.
You were climbing that wall, weren't you?
I was
Yeah.
trying to, and then stuff immediately happened. So,
Well,
it
I
never
thought you
resolved
rolled
in
the-
anything.
Oh, I thought you rolled the check already.
I did roll the number, but we didn't get any DM resolution. So I
Okay.
assume things happened before I really
I saw
started.
you measuring out, and I'm like, are you planning to jump off the wall, Kix?
I mean, I'd jump 5 feet.
Is it 5 feet? I thought it was higher than that.
Probably
I don't
about
know.
10.
This is a real shitty wall with a gate in it. If it's only
Yeah,
5 feet
It's
tall,
about 10 feet tall, 10 to 11 feet tall.
Yeah,
12
yeah.
feet
it's
tall.
still shitty then if it's only 10 feet.
I mean, most of it's in ruins, right? So
Mhm.
yeah.
Right, but you're only blocking people that are average size. Yeah, and I guess this world is filled with kobolds and goblins and shit.
Damn kobolds are the worst.
I know, right?
Barakat,
Spiders.
you're
I say it's a gnome.
still measuring how far it is.
Yeah. There's a 5-foot issue here.
You can move.
Yeah, that's including movement.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the speed for that, and I can't see the other guy now. So
You could fairy fire.
Could equip your
Yeah.
rocket boots.
I wish. What's the range on Fairy Fire? 60. I might be able to get it like here. So I just need to move like 30 feet this way. There's no grid though.
Just run forwards and then put your bag of holding in your portable hole.
Oh god. Grab him,
Problem
bag of
solved.
holding, portable hole. He's gone.
Yeah.
So is
so our
everything
move
at
up.
60 feet.
3 over and a bit up. Be about there.
You know you can measure with your token. You don't have to measure with the measuring tool.
Yeah. Okay.
You just drag your token and you right click while you're moving your token around.
All right. The Fairy Fire.
Okay.
So I will place it roughly
I
like
did not know that.
this.
Yeah, it's more accurate than using the measuring tool and then moving your token.
Actually, I don't know if there's anybody over there, so I'll place it like around here.
Okay.
That should be in range. And they all need to make
Yeah.
dex saves.
So 3 dex saves for the bandits.
They all
They all
fail.
fail, so they all get
So
attacked.
we all get advantage on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not relevant, but they can't turn invisible.
Might be.
Ah, you've countered
And
their
they're
primary
also-
ability. How did you know?
They're also they have 10-foot dim light.
I guess just give them an aura or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants some inspiration?
I mean, I guess you could always toss it at me, or you could give it to Hugh, who's going to immediately use it.
Well, Hugh is also going to about to get into a long range.
No, you still got time before then.
I would like to point out that Goblin's not dead yet.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but he only seems to be a threat to one of us.
So who do you like, Baccarat?
I also am pretty sure I cannot attack it without taking a disadvantage.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
If I'm marked, I assume that I can't.
I guess
I'll give it to Kix.
Okay, I'll take it.
Hopefully you can use it.
Okay. You're done, Barakat?
Yes.
Kicks.
Yep. It's running time.
Okay.
So now the real question is, how far can I get? I think I could move and double move. I forget if there's run rules in this edition.
No, there's just double movement.
Okay, so I can get like about 60 feet. So I can just kind of buzz by this guy a little bit. Run all the way up to here. And I think at least right here, Baccarat, you're not like glowing, are you? This is just your dark vision that I'm seeing, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright, so I think I'm technically in the dark, which means most of them should be at disadvantage until the glowy boys get up here.
Yeah.
So that's tough. That's tough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end here and see what I can do next turn.
Well, there are light sources up here.
Right, and I'm not in them yet. Like, they have, like, a dark shadow, like, up to right here. I assume that's their light radius. So, I'm not in them yet, which means I have at least some defensive advantage, assuming nothing changes. So, we'll see how it goes. That's all. I can just move up.
Okay. Brave.
Can I actually even see the Stag Lord at this point, or no?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can see the emitted light from there, you can, well, he's behind cover, but you could attack him. He has covered, but yeah. I mean, he's sort of like peeking in so he could take another arrow shot.
This is not working. It's like going backwards for me. So that would be the 30 round here, right?
Well, it wasn't working for you?
I'm doing the arrow while moving my token because it like just reversed my mouse completely.
No, you select your token and you right click while you're still on your token. You don't use the measuring tool.
No, whenever I right click on the token, like it drags everything.
No, you left click on the token and you hold the left click and then you click the right button while you're holding left click.
I did that. It's still dragging. That's the problem.
Well, you're not doing it right.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I'm describing what happens when you move the map around.
Okay, I moved my 30. I'm gonna take a shot, and the shot will be guiding bolt. It'll be I'm tempted to make it a higher level, but I'm just gonna stick with the standard level. 120 feet, so I assume I see him, so we'll see if I hit him.
Okay.
I'm going right for the Stag Lord. 24.
Yeah, you hit him.
Nice. 9 damage. But at the very least, he is also next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn. Excuse me, next attack rolls, I guess, made against the target before the end of my turn has advantage against him. Because he is also now glittering.
The goblin. That's it. That's what you're gonna do.
Yep. Yeah. And as I shoot that out, I shoot that out, and I shout, "Cord, guide me to slay this foe."
Okay. The goblin boss is still tangling with Hugh.
Yep.
Kill them all!
I wonder what that guy up on the bridge is doing.
He's just vibing.
He's just watching. It's like,
out.
he's gonna die. This is gonna be so good.
He gets out some popcorn, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna act in the next level, but next time. I'm not wrong. So he's gonna do 2 scimitar attacks.
Unfortunately, both will hit.
Okay. 11 points of damage.
Okay. It's not bad.
And he actually disengages. He hits you and he runs.
Oh, he's got like rogue actions.
Oh, he's a goblin, so.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts pointing at the walls like, "What are you doing, fools? Shoot him!" Oh, you're supposed. So I'm going to roll for them. For the gobbles. And I think we're going to leave it here because we're at 10 o'clock. I believe.
Yep, just about. So we're at the top of the round.
Yeah, top of the round. The goblin boss went and gave orders. And Gygax will be next. And that's going to be, we're going to leave it here in the very exciting combat. See if the party survives.
So far, so good.
Not dead yet.
That's debatable.
We need to focus on the Stag Lord. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If we get rid of him, then we can be like.
So let us say our outros. Let's start with Robert.
All right. I have been playing Braith the Butcher. He is honest to a fault and resolute. He desires to strive for truth and provide hope in this cruel world. Faith guides his conscience even when in doubt. He is known as the Butcher to many, a name he wears with distinction, and he is somewhat prejudiced to his enemies.
Next, we have Barrett.
So I played Barakat, the eloquence bard. He thinks flattery is the best way to direct attention away from him. He likes seeing the smiles on people's faces when he performs. His instrument is his most treasured possession, and he's having some identity issues.
To that, we have Hugh.
All right. Justin. I've been playing Hugh. Thinking is for other people. I don't have the time. No one should get preferential treatment before the law. And as his flaw, I am destined for greatness and ignore any signs that lead to any other conclusion.
Kix.
Hey everybody, I'm Griffin. Today I played Kix the Shield. He's cool and calculating and knows exactly what to calculate to strike the Stag Lord. He's a hero who stands up against all challenges, like the Stag Lord. Those under my command and responsibility come first, like protecting Braith from the Stag Lord. And I have an immense ego and delusions of grandeur, like defeating the Stag Lord.
And last but certainly not least, we have Zig.
I'm Zigzag. I'm a kick-ass crafter who wants more.
Okay. So there we have it. We're in the middle of combat. We're going to pick it up next week. I apologize for the dynamic lengthy craziness. Hopefully that will not be repeated next week when I switch off the from Roll20. And we'll see what happens. Will the heroes finally take down the Stag Lord? The Stag Lord take them down. I am Lessons Learned, and I'm here to tell you that we'll see you next week, at the same time, same channel, with the same folks, fine folks playing into the Wildlands.
Yeah, same Dungeons & Dragons time, same Dungeons & Dragons place.
Wait, into the Wildlands.
Into the Wild Coast. Thank you.
That's a different game.
Wildlands after the Wild Coast.
Yeah.
Lands, Coast, same thing in the end.
All
Yeah.
right then. Well, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for playing. Thanks for running, and we'll catch you all next time.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.
Yeah.
Ta-ta.